All right, can you share your name, your age, and what you do?
Yes. My name is Parul. I am 23 years old, and I work in digital marketing in Manhattan.
Awesome. And what's the one piece of advice you want to share with the world?
I think going with the flow. A lot of us get caught up in the moment. We get caught up in bullet journaling and, like planning out every second. And I think that my life, I've really prioritized going with the flow. And that means taking a trip out of the country. That means, planning for the next day and not just always the next 6 months or the next 5 years. In an interview, you always get asked where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And I'm always kind of I don't know, because I hope that I grow so much that I can't imagine where I'll be in the next 5 years. You know what I mean?
It's awesome.
So I think, just prioritizing going with the flow in a society where we really value just structuring everything, organizing every detail, and planning every moment, and it kind of creates anxiety, and it creates this kind of feeling of being stuck, when in reality we could just be in flow and we could just be living our life and accepting that this is where we are, and we need to absorb everything from this moment that is helping us and planning for that next moment, where we really want to be.
Awesome. And is that something that you've from the time you were a kid, you always felt like you were going with the flow? When people were telling you to go to college and live here and live that, or is this something that you developed when you maybe did something that other people told you to do and you weren't happy with it, and you realized shit, I got to go with the flow? I guess the question is where did you pick that up, that idea or that way of living?
I think going with the flow is something that's come natural to me. Through feeling sometimes I did go to college, and I did do all these things, but then at the same time it was am I in college at the right place? I transferred colleges, and then I started my first career. I was at a PR agency, and then that didn't feel right, and 6 months later I'm in digital marketing. I feel like I've always gone with the flow in the way that I need to make sure that I'm happy where I'm at, and that doesn't always mean that I have to stick to this structure or these ideas of where I should be, but actually the feeling and the motion and going through where I want to be.
Awesome. Thank you.